What up, people of the world? Special Caesar here, coming at you with more sweet video game action. Welcome to Planet Coaster Console Edition. I hope you're having a fantastic day as you join me on this most auspicious of journeys. Going to be doing Challenge today, which really should be called Career in my opinion. I think they should swap them around. But we're going to start our own theme park. We're going to do it in the deciduous area. And we're going to be doing it on hard difficulty. Now we could put it on harder difficulty, but they've really changed the dynamics between the PC version and the Planet Coaster Console Edition version. You get a far less amount of loan to start with, and you have to be quite gimmicky. It's just really slow and boring, to be honest. I don't think it'll be that entertaining. So we're going to do it on hard because I was a huge fan of the theme park games by Bullfrog when I was younger, and I seem to remember them being quite difficult. So we want to keep the challenge rating up whilst also not declining the entertainment value. So yeah, I think hard will be a good balance between the two. We of course going to have a super tacky cheesy name. We're going to go ahead and call it Funland, because it's a land of fun, you know. That makes most sense in my mind. Funland. Okay, that's everything sorted. Start new. Yeah, harder mode is just a bit slower, a bit dull. You have to have just one ride for ages, and you have to nurse the ride. You have to do cheesy stuff like hire a mechanic just to repair the ride and then fire him because you can't afford his salary to begin with. And I'd much rather, let's go ahead and pause it. I'd much rather just build a theme park and have fun building it, whilst also have some kind of challenge and cap on the money. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take out a loan, because that'll allow us to build a bigger theme park. We're going to do the 5k loan, and we're going to drop the interest all the way down, the monthly repayment all the way down, so we've got huge amounts of interest to repay. We're going to repay 20,000 if we repay it, but hopefully this will allow us to build a park and start earning money before, enough money to repay the loan before we're repaying 20,000 of it. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to research the first aid facility, because I like getting the facilities done early. Okay. Let us build a path. We want it to be, yeah, nice and wide. We want it to be nice and long. And go 1, 2, 3. That should give us a nice long foundation to begin with for the park. Nice. I like a year. Go with that. Okay. First thing we're going to get is obviously a ride. Get the wild blue. Rotate that like that. And we don't want it quite at the side. I want it to be near the entrance, but not too near the entrance. Something like that would be good. So you've got a wild blue on this side as soon as they walk in. Entrance can be around here. And exit can be around here. So they exit onto the path like normal. Okay, our queues are all going to be orange because that way it's nice and easy to see. As you go around the park, it's easy to see the queue lengths, like how the queues are doing in terms of how many people are queuing in it. You can easily identify which parts are queues basically. If all of them are orange, you can look around the park really easily and determine how long people are having to queue for, how full the queues are. And we're going to bring this out a little bit so we've got space for some decorations, because we want to be able to decorate the queue. There we go, like that, and then the last bit of the queue I always like making a bit wider, so it's easy to get in. And there we are, we have our first ride. I'm going to go ahead and open it, and we're also going to change the colour of it. I like all my rides to be blue, just because it fits into the theme park, with the Planet Coaster theme which you get at the start. If you're doing sim mode, simulation, or sandbox mode I should say, you can go ahead and do whatever you want because you've got infinite money, whereas at the start, in hard mode, you've barely got any money at all. So you need to make sure that you plan for the future whilst also not going over budget, which is quite challenging. So go ahead and press play, and that is open. So that's our first ride, and now we're going to go ahead and create another little area over here, which is going to be the kids zone, with all the little slow rides for the kids and stuff like that. So we're going to have a well-trodden natural path. I think we'll have it grass, so if they fall over they don't hurt themselves too bad. Have it about here. Yeah, nice and long, that'll do. Lovely. And for that we're going to get the Venetian carousel immediately. So we have a kids zone now, so families can come to the park. We want it to be about there. Okay, slightly further away from the path. There we go. Place the entrance around the back like usual. Place the exit so it's just exiting into the path. I do really like this game. It's just relaxing. The music's very therapeutic, and it just feels good getting your creative juices going, creating this theme park. You want it to be a bit of a wonky path. So you don't want it quite to go straight back, if we can avoid it, so that there's a bit of a longer queue. And as usual, we have the wider entrance. Lovely. And I can go ahead and open. We've already got people streaming into the park. Blimey, a lot of people streaming into the park, which is good. Okay, so the next thing we need is some benches so that people can sit. No, that's wrong button. There we go, we need that. And we need nature, special effects, path extras. And then we go across to the benches. I like these benches the most because again they fit in with the Planet Coaster theme. So a bench there. Bench, yeah. Put some benches out just outside the kids zone. Like that. We'll also want some bins in a second. But first we're going to get some vending machines. It's all about the vending machines. Shops require staff, vending machines don't. So first thing we're going to get is a toilet block actually. And we're going to squeeze it in just by the machine here. Just by the first ride. Lovely jubbly. And immediately guests start going straight into the toilets as though they're an exciting ride or something. Got to get toilets nice and early because, you know, people just can't seem to hold it in this game. Okay. Next is the vending machines. So, chief beef. Vending machines. Chief beef. Sounds quite sinister. Then we want a drinks machine right next to it. Yeah, whatever they just said. And ice cream machine. And now we're going to get some bins. Because the problem with having shops is you get trash, and the trash gets everywhere very, very quickly if you don't have bins. So we're going to stick a bin next to the toilet in that nice gap there. Lovely. And a bin up over here. Like that. So we've got bins, we've got toilets, we've got vending machines for people who are hungry and thirsty, we've got benches. Look at the queue on this, it's already massive. So I'm going to go ahead and change this advanced settings to full load. So we'll make sure we get a nice full load all the time. And I think actually since we have the cash, we're going to go ahead and get a second. That's filling up again as well. So we're going to change that to full load. Advanced settings. So it'll only start when it's got a full load now, same as the other machine. New challenge available. Have 27 people visit your hotels for 1 month in a row. And the second challenge is a fireworks challenge. Make a fireworks display that holds 100 guests' attention for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm not going to be doing any of those for a while. Yeah, there's a massive queue. How are we doing on our research? Okay. There's a massive queue, so I'm going to go ahead and build a second wild blue. Crazy, I know. But I like the look of it, the aesthetic of it has quite a lot of appeal to me. If right by the entrance you have two of these going up and around, it just looks quite cool in my opinion. Oh. The path isn't straight. Oh well, that should be fine. Get them lined up nicely. Bada boom! Place the entrance, same place as the other one round here. Oh, I can't do it, that's something. Okay, I can do it there. And the exit. Let's have them facing each other. Get the park nice and symmetrical, at least to begin with. Okay. How do I do the other key? The other key is just straight around. Bum. Get that key nice and straight. Like everything's symmetrical. There we go, that'll do. And actually what we'll do is we'll have a gap there, so this can just keep going straight. If I can get it to go straight. Like that. And then you can come round and do one more. And you can come around at a right angle. And a nice thick queue entrance. Go ahead and open that. So now you've got two of them. Change the colour of this to blue as well. And select that. Advanced settings, we want it to be full load. Colour of the main mask, we want to be nice deep blue as well. There's that one. Yeah, there's that one. Okay, that's good. I like the look of this park so far. Let's get some aesthetics going so we can get more people into the park. Well, let's go ahead and save it quickly since we've got a... Delete that one. Are you sure you want to delete save? Yes. Right, you save. Save in Funland. Save park. Right. Park benches. You get 2 more down here. When it goes dark, it really goes dark. It's really hard to see. Should probably get some lights and stuff in here so people can see where they're going. So, security camera. Oh, interesting. $100. Vista point. Wall-mounted security camera. $100. We don't need security just yet, I don't think. Where do we get lights from? Extras. Special effects? No. Nature, I doubt it. Building? Okay, I can't find it, so I'm going to do a search for it. Lamp. There we go. Let's get some of these lamps up. One near the entrance, I think. Reach. Oh, just as I start doing lamps, it gets light again. Magic. Can't see if that's on the ground or no, that's not on the ground. I will do the lamps later when it's dark. We'll pause it. Right, let's get a nice entrance to the place. So create. Gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna go find an archway. Yep. What's that? Fairy Tale Palace, Fairy Tale Tree, Stone Archway, Coaster Rail Archway Large. Go for the Coaster Rail Archway. Oh yeah, that looks good. You change the size of it? No. Okay, let's just go ahead and pause it because the research is ready to be revealed and I'm in the middle of a project. So I think that will do nicely. Maybe back a bit more. Yeah, maybe back more like that so it's the archway is over the entrance. Why did that just go into the air suddenly? That doesn't make any sense. That's really annoying. Stick to the ground. There we go. Make sure it's central. Whoa, too far. Yeah, I think that's good. Bong! And now we're going to do a search for a sign. Music's so relaxing, I love it. Okay, so now we've got a signpost, we just need to pick one. We want a blank sign that we can edit. It looks good. Horizontal rectangle, large lit. I think this looks good. Diamond lit. Yeah, let's go with the diamond. Oh wait, what's this? That's a banner. Let's go with the banner. Yeah, that'll look good once we've got it fixed. So rotate. Okay. Get it around the right way. Think about that. Yeah, that looks good. Green one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's select banner. Text here. Of course, it's going to be Funland, the land of fun. Funland, that looks pretty good. Let's see what other colours could we do for it. I think the outside could be red, that would look good. And the inside can be green. See how that looks. Yeah, that'll do. I think that looks pretty decent. So that's a good start to Funland. Now our research project is ready to be revealed. So that's the first aid station done, which is very useful. New research facility. Do the ATM next. And now we'll go ahead and continue playing it. Look at the queue on that already, jeez. Inspection schedule can be every 10 minutes, so I don't want them breaking down. Inspection schedule 10 minutes. And the same for this one. Oops, wrong one. Where it's that? There we go. Inspection schedule 10 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and hire an engineer to keep them running. A security guard to stop thefts, because there seems to be thefts occurring already. And I won't get a cleaner just yet. I will get a cleaner at some point, but I haven't seen any litter yet. So I'll wait until I see the first litter and then get the cleaner. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get some walls. There's a couple of decent Planet Coaster wall corner 1. Yep, that's it. Which you can get. Whoops. Unfortunately, you can't change the writing on this to Funland, but it looks good enough. It still looks pretty good. You just tuck it in like that. Planet Coaster. And then select it and duplicate it. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay, so just go to scenery again, select the whole thing. There we go. And this should be level, this should be aligned. Okay, that's about right. There we go, that looks pretty good. Let's get some signposts behind them. There's a triple one somewhere that I quite like. There it is. It looks quite good behind it. That looks pretty good, in my opinion. So let's see if that counts as scenery for these. No, not really. 16%. So we need to get some scenery up for these things. We need to leave space for the priority queue, so we're going to do the priority queue up around here. Maybe I'll wait a bit and do the priority queue first. Is that a lizard? No, that's a lizard of some kind. Oh no, it's like a bird flying above. It's a bird's shadow. I thought it was some kind of lizard. I was like, get it, get it. Okay, looking pretty good so far. Now we just need to get the ride's prestige up so we can increase the value. So we're gonna... Oh, maybe we can get a couple of these actually. I think that would look quite good actually if we go like that. Bit closer. Put one of those on either side. Now you might think it's a bit pointless sprucing up just the entrance, but everything you put in the park adds to the park's value. See, I reckon that looks like a really cool entrance. And then what we can do later is add a monorail and have a monorail going around the edge of the park, taking people to various places. But for now, that's pretty good. Okay. What to do next? How's our research coming along? Halfway. Keep us happiness. Wish there are more rides. Oh yeah, staff building, that would be good. Actually, I think I'll move these vending machines and have a path going out that way. Why have I selected wild blue? I don't want wild blue, I want this. I want the vending machine. There we go. Yina. It's quite hard to move the analog stick in just the right amount. Is that litter? Oh no, it's not litter, it's just a path. I thought it was some litter. It's about to lose my shit. Right, paths. Why can I not fit a path at that? Okay, that's right. Okay, an 8 meter, not a 9 meter. Okay. Whoa, it doesn't need to be that long. Think about that long, just so it goes out past there. That's good. Now I'll get a staff room, because otherwise the staff are going to start complaining. Now you can of course get the actual proper buildings from the facility panel, which are really well decorated and look really cool and nice and stuff, but at the start of hard mode you just don't have the money for it. So it's much better to go into create and then going down to facilities and then You have to delete the search. And then in here you have the basic rudimental boxes of what you need. So you've got all of the shops that you can, all of the vendors that you start with initially, the toilets and the staff room. It doesn't look as fancy, it's just a basic block, but it is much cheaper. And at the start of hard mode you don't have the money for anything else. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's the staff room. And then we're going to get a couple of recycle bins because I'm all about recycling. I'm all about the environment, yo. So we're going to search. We're going to go back to bins. Whoops. Bin. No items. Oh, I see. Because I'm on facilities. There we go. Recycling bin. One recycling bin. 2 recycling bins next to the staff room. And it's now night time. Many guests are unhappy. Well, screw them. They should be having a great time. Now that it's night time, let's get some lamps going. So we're going to go ahead and go into create. I'm going to search the lamps. Let there be light in my theme park. Yeah, nice. So we're going to go for the street lamps because they're the brightest. Whoops, I hate when it does that. There we go. Do we want it at an angle? No, I think we'll just have it straight. And we'll have a street lamp outside the exits. If I can get it to fit. I can't get it to fit. Oh no! I'm going to fit back here, I should imagine. No, you can't get a street lamp in there. Okay, let's be here. One street lamp here. Another street lamp here. Same for the other side. Oh, I didn't put that symmetrical. Oh no, that's going to mess with my brain. My poor, poor brain. Let's grab that street lamp and move it quickly. That's better. We want a street lamp outside the vending machines. So back into it, street lamp. One on this corner, just behind the staff building. I don't think there's anything else there. One on this corner. One just behind the staff building. I'm going to leave this blank for the moment. I'm probably going to put another path down here. Actually, I'll do that in a second. Yeah, another path down here. Let's get the kids' world lit up a bit. And we'll go for the short lamps to decorate the queues with. There's my other side. And then more of these every few meters. So the kids don't get frightened when it gets dark. Oh, poor kids. This should add to the ride scenery as well. I don't know why it's paused. Let's play it. We can make money while we're making stuff happen. Hey yo! Oh man. Oh, I paused it because it was dark. That's why I paused it. So let's go ahead and pause it again, actually, because it's nighttime at the moment, so we can see exactly where the lights need to be to make it look decent. Can we get where we want to land? No, I don't think so. I'll move that one in a minute. I think one next to each railing will look good. And one just near the actual entrance. There we go, that looks pretty good. Let's move this one. There, that looks a bit better. Look at that, lit up nicely. Now you should do this one. I think every other maybe would be enough actually. Every other railing. Yeah. One on the corner. So people can see it's a corner and don't walk over the railing by mistake. Blah, blah, blah. Ding, ding, ding. That top one's a bit misplaced, but whatever. Spending so much on lights, it's crazy. We're gonna stop spending in a minute. And the next one can be there. Right, that's all the lights done. Looks pretty good, I think. Oh, we can get a couple just here, actually. I think it'll look nice just by the entrance. Get this lit up so people can see. Yeah, lovely. So that's a good start. Did that add to the scenery rating at all? Yeah, it did, 44%. And that's still only 17%. How's this one doing? Yeah, 42%. But guys, we're coming up to the hour, so I'm going to wrap things up here for now. We'll do the cosmetics and the bushes and things like that and get these looking a bit nicer next time. Oh good, the park's in profit. That's a good start. Thank you so much for watching the stream and hanging out with me. I do greatly appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing. As always, it's been an absolute blast. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment in the section down below. Let me know how you feel this theme park is coming along so far. If you've got any ideas as well or suggestions, you can leave a comment down in the section below. I'd be delighted to hear what you have to say, or if you have any thoughts or opinions on it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out, and as always, stay classy.